Hello and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Marta. Today is the 26th of January and I have a little bit of news for you today and something a little bit different from Respawn Entertainment, who are of course the guys behind the upcoming Titanfall. Now, after complaints about the multiplayer cap being limited to 12 players, Respawn has now taken to defending Titanfall against assumptions that having matchmaking completely voids the purpose of dedicated servers. Now, on the Titanfall forums, they actually spoke out to one user in particular saying that, quote, "You're conflating server browsing with dedicated servers. Regardless of the method you use to connect to them, dedicated servers offer better performance, lower pings, more consistent pings, remove host advantage, and increase security when compared to P2P. A server browser that listed P2P servers would provide none of these benefits, so surely it can't be the entire reason for dedicated servers." Now, the logic here is basically that when you eliminate server choice, players will be connected to players from other parts of the globe, especially with lower player caps. And they actually responded to this comment saying, quote, "This is incorrect. Many matchmaking systems choose to match players across regions in favour of not matching them at all, but it is not a guarantee. Your assertion that with a server browser there will always be a game with other players available with a low ping is also incorrect. Simply put, sometimes there's not going to be anyone to play with locally at 3 AM, matchmaking or not. Server browsers and matchmaking both provide numerous, if sometimes different, benefits. Give them both credit where credit is due." Now, they also addressed a concern where the map was stuck in an infinite loop, thus facilitating a restart. And they stated that, quote, "I'm never seeing anything like this happen in all our hours of testing. That's no guarantee that it couldn't, but the nice thing about being exclusive dedicated instead of P2P is that we can fix this sort of thing quickly without any sort of patch required for the clients." So there you have it, a few concerns addressed for those of you who are a little bit worried about the multiplayer of Titanfall, which has come under a little bit of scrutiny lately, especially for the player cap. Now, I do believe that Respawn have definitely balanced the game with the 12 player cap in mind. You know, having 64 players on Battlefield 4 is amazing and everything, but obviously if Respawn have a vision and that vision is best realised with a 12 player cap and of course direct balancing to make the game function best in that way, and having less or more players would completely break the game and break the flow of the game and how the gameplay is designed, then yeah, we can't really accuse them of just pandering to technical limitations, because if that was the case then surely we'd be seeing more players available on the PC, and that doesn't seem to be the case at the moment. Now, to be honest, I am kind of on Respawn's side here. Dedicated, whether it's with matchmaking or whatever, is definitely the way to go. And having a server browser doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get the best servers available. Someone in the UK who's not in that great of an area, I've had multiple problems when trying to review online games, connecting to servers, and just all sorts of problems come from that. So matchmaking to dedicated servers is definitely something I appreciate. For example, with StarCraft 2, it's very rare that I'll come across problems, and if I do, it's usually because my internet has suffered at fault, and I'll have to, basically I'll be disconnected from Battle.net because of a fault with my internet, not with anything to do with the server on Blizzard's ends or anything to do with a P2P server. Anyway, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this particular issue. What do you think? What do you think of their comments? And do you agree or do you disagree? Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.